Hi everybody, glad to be with you. Let's start by doing our hello, and you decide what you want to do for hello. You might do some mindful listening, mindful breathing, mindful thinking. You could send kind wishes, or you could pay attention to your body. Okay, so just decide which one you're going to do. All right, and then we're going to use our seated posture for our practice today. So let's get into our mindful bodies. Take a minute to see how still you can be. Remember, a mindful body is also a quiet body. You might close your eyes or look down. And then we'll spend some time with what you chose for our hello. Okay, so that's our hello, hello. Take a moment to notice how you feel. I actually feel a little calmer already. I did mindful listening, and I heard like the air conditioner thing in my room, and then I heard whatever that saw is or machine is that they're always using in the shop. I heard that too. I think that was it. So just thinking about kind of what you noticed and how you feel. So we're gonna practice some mindful seeing or looking together today. And when we practice it together in person, if you remember, we used looking at the floor, like looking at one spot on the floor to focus our eyes and put on our animal eyes. So there are different ways you can do this. One way is by looking at an object. So if you were at home or at school or anywhere really, and you wanted to really put on your animal eyes and really focus, you could do this too with any object. So I brought an object with me today that I thought it would be fun for us to look at, to focus and put on our animal eyes. And I brought my glitter jar, and I know some of you guys have seen this before. I made it, and you can make one too. So I just got this jar, and I got water and glitter, and then a few drops of glue, and I put it all in there. And then when you shake it up, it's super glittery. And then I like to watch it settle. It's very calming for me to just like watch it, you know, all the glitter floating around, and then for it to like settle back down to the bottom. So my phone's doing a weird thing. Okay, hopefully it's still working. We're gonna use this to focus our eyes and put on our animal eyes. Okay, so I'll shake it up, and then we'll all watch it settle, and we'll really focus our eyes on the glitter jar, and that will put on our animal eyes for us. Okay, so will you be in your mindful body? And then when we watch it together, let's be as still and quiet as we can so we can all put our animal eyes on. Okay, so let me give it a little shake, and then we'll watch it settle together. Okay, we've got our animal eyes on. So, with your animal eyes still in your mindful body, let's take a look around. So, moving your head if you want to, just looking around the room. So, when I saw you, we looked at the room and we tried to find something we hadn't noticed before, which was pretty fun. But today we're going to look at the people in the room. So, still as quietly and as still as you can, let's look at all the people in the room. So you might notice what people are wearing. You might notice the color of their hair. You might notice what their body's doing, if they're in a different position than you are. You might notice any movement in anyone's body. So just take a minute and just looking at everyone, just seeing what you notice. We're not looking for anything specific. We're just noticing. And then as you continue to look around at all these great people, if you feel like it, you could offer a smile to anyone that you meet their eyes. So if you see someone across the room and you both look at each other, you could just give them a smile. Offer them a little bit of kindness today with your smile. Okay. And now we're going to refocus what we're looking at again by looking at our hands. So we just make sure your hands are somewhere right in front of you, not directly in front of your face. And then let's just focus for a moment on our hands. And again, just noticing. You might notice if you're wearing any jewelry, like a bracelet or a watch. You might notice you have a little dirt under your fingernails, like I do. You might notice the color of your hands. If you have any like scrapes or cuts. You might notice your fingernails. It's just thinking about what it's like to pay attention to your hands like this. All right, so reminding you with mindful seeing or looking, you can certainly do it anytime and you can look at anything. So, like we've looked around our classroom, we've looked at the other students in our classroom, we've looked at our hands. For me, mindful seeing is the best outside. And I know I say that all the time about all kinds of mindfulness, but it's true for me. So I like to go outside on my back, like patio area, and there are these really tall trees. I think they're willow trees, and they have like really wavy branches and leaves. And I'll just like sit in my chair and I'll watch the branches move in the wind. And it's very like enjoyable, it's very calming, makes me feel good, and it's just one specific thing that I'm looking at because I like to, and that is mindful seeing, and that's my favorite, mindful seeing. So you can do it anytime, any place, you can look at anything you want to, and we know that to really like put on our animal eyes, all we have to do is focus on something for just a little bit of time to put on our animal eyes. So you can do that anytime you want. All right, so I thank you for practicing with me today, and I will be happy to see you again soon. And for our goodbye, I'll make the bowl sing, since I know you like it so much. So will you put on your mindful body and your mindful ears one more time, and I'll try to make it sing pretty, not ugly, like Miss Nice Class likes. Sorry. All right, I wish you a happy day. I'll see you soon.